Afternoon, Warren.
Good, thanks, Matt.
We're here now. You see the branding, you've had your welcome ceremonies, it all starting to feel a bit real now.
Yeah, it seemed a few months ago was a long way away, but it's come around pretty quickly, yeah.
Just a bit of housekeeping. Is anybody not in contention for the game against Fiji?
No, everyone's fit.
Everyone's fit.
Yeah.
It's a nice position to be in.
Yeah, well, I think the last couple of weeks we've had a few niggles. You know, we sort of had 8 or 10 players just not taking a full part in training. Nothing serious, but just little wee bumps and things, and a couple of little backs and shoulder, and so yeah, they've all been rehabbed, and everyone's fit. So, which is a real positive place for us to be in.
Yeah, obviously, you've a fair few World Cups yourself. Now, what's going to be the key to having a successful tournament?
Getting a good start helps. Yeah, look, it's there's been a lot of chat about this group, and in terms of, but you know, it's not about it's about taking one game at a time, and making sure that we're ready to go on Sunday. So it's, we're not thinking past Sunday. It's just sort of getting that out of the way, and then start focusing on the next match, and you know, hopefully put ourselves in contention for quarterfinals, and then taking it from there.
Yeah, you said ahead of the tournament that you were confident this group would shock some people out here. Are you still confident that would be the case?
Absolutely, yeah. We've worked incredibly hard over the last few months. Been preparing well for Fiji in the last couple of weeks. I think we've had some good clarity over the last number of days in terms of what we want to achieve and what we want to get out of that. Having a good look at them, and the boys look sharp this afternoon, so which is pleasing, and kind of, you know, for us to be sharp today, which was sort of kind of like day one really of a normal week, like a Monday. Yeah, we've probably covered a bit more than we expected, but I think we're in a good place. Boys are happy. Great environment within the group in terms of players getting on with each other, and you know, just trying to get a balance between the hard work, but also having a few laughs and a bit of that sort of stuff, and it's definitely been happening.
How important is that? Because these players will spend a lot of time in hotels in the next few weeks, over 6-7 weeks. How important is it that they do have these little breaks to keep them fresh?
Yeah, I think that's, you know, in fairness, all the boys are in committees, and we had a few presentations from them. All the players did their own personal presentation to the group, which were fantastic. And then, you know, we normally have joke of the day and thought of the day, and a few other bits and video stuff just to lighten the mood at the start of team meetings and things. And I think that's been, you know, really positive for the guys, just trying to, you know, just have an even balance and within the group. And I said that, you know, when they're off, and then when they switch off, it's about enjoying each other's company, and enjoying being in France, and soaking up the atmosphere and the environment of being away. So yeah, we're really happy with how things have been since we've arrived, and you know, particularly the last couple of weeks.
Jack, I just come to you briefly. Have you given much thought to, obviously we don't know yet who will lead the side against Fiji, but have you given much thought to what that might feel like and be like if it was to be a side?
No, not really. I haven't given much thought to it. I think we just take it from each training session to the next, and one day to the other, and just try and keep on improving as a squad. But yeah, just look forward to it and see where it goes.
Yeah, and Dewi, just last one for yourself. The conditions out there, it was warm here. It's going to be very warm in Bordeaux as well. There's a bit of chat perhaps about water breaks being introduced, and I think a call might be made on that later in the week. How are you going to be dealing with these conditions, and any, you know, have you got any sort of plans to combat it, I guess?
I think we did our hard work on the conditions out in Turkey. You know, nice little camp out there for a week has set us up in good stead, I think, for the weather here. Obviously a 9 p.m. kick-off, so you know, maybe it'd be a bit less warm than me sweating in here now, but no, look, I think it'll affect the opposition as much as it'll affect us, and I think that's just a part of the game, something we're going to have to get through as a squad together. But obviously, like I said earlier, something we've prepared for. Was hot in Switzerland, was hot in Turkey. Going to be hot here. You know, it's just about cracking on and just doing what we're here to do, doing the job.
Have you played in many 9 p.m. kickoffs?
No.
How different is that? Because that's obviously, you know, we're used to being finished by 9 p.m.
Yeah, Bridgend Sports didn't play at 9 p.m. But no, I think it's obviously part and parcel of being at a World Cup and being, you know, on this great stage that every team's playing most of the day. So you're going to have some 2 p.m. kickoffs, you're going to have some 9 p.m. kickoffs. That's just how it goes. Like I said, I think it's about us preparing well enough to go into those 9 p.m. kickoffs. It's going to be a bit different, but you know, we got to crack on.
Okay, Gareth.
Dewi, sitting here now, was there a thought when you came off at Twickenham that maybe you wouldn't, and how grateful you've got back and fit to be here now?
Yeah, of course. You know, it always plays on your mind, doesn't it, when you come off with an injury 20 minutes into a game. But yeah, obviously very grateful to be sat here. To the medical staff who got me through the 2-3 weeks at home, and obviously the coaching staff for selecting me. You know, post injury in England, but I think a lot of hard work has gone on behind the scenes to get me ready for this weekend, and you know, hopefully lead me through into the tournament in good stead with the work we've done for the knee now.
Well, with someone like Dewi who hasn't played, miles on the clock, experience, the world class, when you're considering whether to play this weekend, do they all come into consideration?
Yeah, it does. I mean, he's been taking a full part in training the last 3 weeks. There's no doubt in the first week he was blowing pretty hard in terms of some of the set piece stuff that the boys have been doing for, you know, a number of weeks. So that's taken him a little bit of time, but we've kept a pretty close eye on his GPS numbers, and they've been excellent for him. It was a shame that he picked up that injury because he'd worked, had done a lot of work. Him and Thomas Williams had been training together prior to coming into the sort of mini camps at the Vale. And even though he hasn't been running around, he's been doing a lot of off-feet conditioning. They've been pushing him pretty hard, and sometimes, as Dewi would know, that some of that work on the side of the pitch is probably harder than being on the pitch. So they've worked incredibly hard, and you know, he's definitely one for us to discuss and is in contention for the weekend.
You watch Fiji at Twickenham.
Yep.
They come into this tournament perhaps different than the others. They're the highest ranked in the world rankings going into the pool. What did you make of them? And with them being that highest ranked, does it change the way that you approach something like Fiji, who perhaps aren't used to being in that?
No, I thought they were excellent in Twickenham. They've got some great athletes. We're aware of that. They like to play on the game line. They're probably a lot more structured now as a team than they would have been traditionally in the past. You know, in terms of the exiting game and kicking game. You know, they kicked it. The weather conditions weren't brilliant in Twickenham, but you know, they kicked it 27 times, which is pretty high for a Fijian side. And they've got some individuals that can break the game open, and you know, we're aware of that. We've spoken as a group saying, you know, at some stage they're going to do that. So then it's about how we scramble and get back, and we've got to impose ourselves on them as well in terms of bringing our game to them. So yeah, they're a good side at the moment. A lot of players have come out of Super Rugby, and a lot of players playing in France too. So you know, it's going to be an exciting challenge that we're really looking forward to.
You signed off in Tokyo in 2019. Do you think you'd be here at the
No, I didn't.
4 months later?
No, I didn't. But no, I'm really looking forward to this. My 5th World Cup, so yeah, we've made a couple of semi-finals, and it'll be nice to go to one better.
Jack, this is your first launch fit. How exciting is it now?
Yeah, it's really exciting. You know, obviously, growing up I was watching World Cup, and it's the biggest competition. So yes, really excited to get into it and to be out here, and pretty nervous, but looking forward.
Yep, Alex.
Given that you've got down a lot of fit squad players about how close are you to sort of letting down your team, and something you've thought about for a few weeks already?
No, we haven't. We're just as coaches sitting down, and then I think what's really positive about this group at the moment is that there's going to be some players that are going to be really disappointed because there's lots of options for us, and it gives us a which is what you want. You want